If a man shows you who he is, accept him and stop trying to make him what you want him to be. Let's talk about Annie Macaulay and Two-Face. There's this trending video, young, rich, and African, trending, where Two-Face was talking about monogamy and polygamy and cheating and fucking in the video. Trust the common Nigerians. He started dragging him and dragging Annie at the same time. I have spoken about Annie Macaulay and Two-Face before, and I remember that I dragged Two-Face Idibia. But there is something we are forgetting. Annie is his wife. She has chosen to accept the baggage the way he is. But there's something that baffles me. Each time people talk about Two-Face's, infidelity, children, and all that, Annie actually picks offense. I expected her to have outgrown all these things. I expected her to have been able to laugh over these things. I expected her to be able to, when somebody, I beg, he's my husband. Is he your husband? And so I love him like that. I expected her to have gotten to that point. I don't expect her to be walking out in the conversations and feeling disrespected when Two-Face talks about the things that you have accepted. This is something you have accepted. This is something you have consented to. You've been with him for years. He did not marry another wife. Yes, but he is saying his truth. Cheating might not be applicable to every man, but Two-Face says it's applicable to him. Two-Face says he can love a woman and fuck other women. Why are you angry? Why is it that truth used to pain women? Once a man tells you the truth, you are upset. You see truth as disrespect. No. Disrespect is when you don't know about something and somebody throws it at you. Not something you are living with every day of your life. You have a cheating husband. Your cheating husband comes out to the public and say cheating is not bad, and you are angry. Yet you have a cheating husband. What are you even saying? Women, let us just learn to accept these men. Those things you have accepted privately, once it comes out public, own it. No need to be forming I want respect. When in private, you have accepted to be disrespected. Because if your man owns children with 2 women or 3 women, it simply means it could happen. Whether he does it again or he doesn't do it again, the fact is that you already know that this man might be polygamous in nature. That's the truth. So my point about this video is not to drag anybody or shame anybody, just to tell you that when people show you who they are, kindly accept them. Let's stop all this pretense. And that's the reason why I don't like the common Nigerians. You people lie a lot. You pretend a lot. In this part of the world called Africa, you see cheating. There is no penalty. There is no consequences for cheating. The only consequences and penalty for cheating in Africa is the one you put. Is the boundaries that you set. But there are no laws. Let's stop deceiving ourselves. You understand? These men are getting smarter. That's just it. They are getting smarter. For a man not to cheat, you need to first of all understand what is his belief. You cannot be dating a man that is always talking about different girls, that is following girls with big nash on Instagram, that is, conversations. You should know the kind of man you are dealing with. Let's stop all the pretense, because what hurts us the most is the fact that we know something and we pretend like we don't know it. Women in Africa, you see cheating. Men have been licensed to cheat. In fact, in Africa, society does not throw jab at a man that cheats. If you're a woman and you want to cheat, travel outside the country. Nobody's going to throw jabs at you. You can marry 12 husbands or 100 husbands. But you see this Africa that me and you, we are sitting in, is a man's world. Whether you're a feminist, you want to fight, you don't want to fight, that's your business. My point is, when you want to make that choice of husband or boyfriend, look for a man that has the same principle like you. Then when you fall in love with the one that can cheat, accept it publicly and privately. Stop pretending to always be disrespected. Each time this man come and see what he's doing privately, I don't understand. It's not even private anymore. Everybody knows about it. So I'm going to tell a lot of women out there, if a man shows you who he is, accept him for who he is and stop pretending that you are madam waiting say you want change am. Now him be, now him believe, now say mama train now waiting papa tell am. Yes, this is how they have groomed them. So is it that you say, no, I don't want to stay with this kind of man that is groomed this way? There are other men that were groomed in the right way. There are other men that their father told them don't marry more than one wife. And there are other men that their father told them marry more than one wife. So let's look at these things. Let's stop throwing jabs. You can't make choices and complain about the choices that you have made. Make these choices and face the consequences. Marriage is not about love. Marriage is about baggage, it's about sacrifice. The question is, which one can you take? Know your capacity, know your limits, and know what you can take from a man and a woman. All of us have different strengths. So if you have the strength to stay with a man with too many kids, to stay with a cheating man, that's entirely your business and that's your private life. But if you don't have the strength, you state it from the beginning. And that's period. That's my opinion on this.
Settle. So they just negotiated. It was like a business negotiation. So for me, the way I look at marriage and the way I look at relationships and all now is just say what you want.
Yeah, I'm a little.
I just want to fuck. Just say it.
Maybe you're cursing.
It got a little awkward. I honestly don't understand how we got here with Two-Face.
I'm only gonna make love to who I love, but I can fuck when my man literally.
Yes, that goes.
Hold on. Wait. You saying you can?
No, he's not saying that.
Are you saying this specifically to you?
Why is Innocent speaking? What is he doing? Oh my gosh. Like, he really wants to upset Annie.
Like it or not, men are wired like that. A man would love a woman to hell.
100%.
Or maybe he's somewhere.
Yeah.
His dick would just decide something.
No, he's mine, not his dick. It's not an own entity.
However you look at it, he will fuck.
Even if he's married
But he
and he's
will not
committed.
even give a fuck about that person. He just wants
So
to
is that us? Yeah, are you talking about generally or you're talking about yourself? That's what
Is this what
you believe or you're talking about gender?
It's what I believe.
Or is that you or is that belief?
I'm not gonna lie. Just hearing him say that, I'm kind of embarrassed.
What are you saying? There's no way what he's saying right now is what he means. But in actual fact, it's what he means. I couldn't believe it.
No, I think we're misunderstanding you. Is this how you feel in your relationship? That's what she's saying.
This is what I think.
That's what he's saying, yeah.
Like reason.
No. Hold up.
In your relationship.
Hold on.
That's what I think.
That's what he said. You better stop. You're gonna get stabbed.
I don't necessarily
Hold on. He's not talking about himself.
Okay, yeah, that's what Annie was trying to
do
get
it,
to. That's what I said.
I know that this is like
how men are wired.
Yes.
that was what I was trying to explain, you know. But Nadia she was trying to be funny, and I think that was quite disrespectful. Like, yo, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and you're trying to act the fool, you know.
Yeah. Honestly and truly, I felt uncomfortable. Like, why must it always be about my relationship?
If I'm somewhere, if I'm...
Give me 2 seconds.
I'm listening. 1 second.
I don't want to have that... because
Oh, is that what you mean? Oh, okay.
I don't know when Nadia's getting the temerity to have this conversation, especially knowing the history of the DBS. We're all aware of what they've just had to come out of.
Triggering conversation.
I don't want to have that
I
problem.
didn't bring it up though.
I don't want...
I'm not, he's talking. I'm not saying, let's stop talking. How are you speaking? I'm doing absolutely nothing. What am I doing? I'm not doing anything. He's talking and giving the information out himself. I did not put an inception in his mind for him to regurgitate the nonsense he was saying right now. It was complete nonsense. I couldn't believe it. What was it? Okay, I'm not saying anything. How am I interrogating?
Annie leaving the table is almost Annie detaching herself even from her friends, because she's invited people she trusts and loves in order to break bread with her husband. It's not what this feels like.
It's not my fault. Don't blame it on me. No, it's not my fault. No.
Look like for you? What does your family picture look like?
You know, she has kids with 2 women, just 2. All 5 kids, and then 2 other women with the 5 kids, 3 and 2.
Okay, I see.
You see, so it's not like the young man was having babies.
Multiple.
Like they say, like the narrative is out there. They're bashing this guy for mistakes. I wouldn't even say mistakes. That's wrong. Because all our kids are blessings. You should see them.
I'm not sure what's worse, lack of information or misinformation. And both of these are the trend when it comes to the Idibia families, the situations with the children. There's a lot of things that you on your end want to clear up, perhaps.
The news, a certain banker is having a baby. When I read that story, it wasn't serious because this banker has been getting pregnant since I had Olivia. This story dropped 8 years ago, 2 days after Olivia was born. And then 2 years later, the news came again. So every 2 years, this accountant is pregnant. And what baffles me is the fact that the people reading these blogs, don't they see that this story has not been edited since 2014? People want to believe the bad story. They want to believe the worst. People are heartless. They come and they tell me, you're a disgrace to women. You're raising toxic kids. How dare you? I know when I like to troll me, but please, leave our children. Leave all of them out of it. Forget about all of this. It's not just about me and this man. There's 7 kids involved. Hey, be careful how you talk. Be careful how you write. They think it's Annie Diabashi. They think they're innocent. How my children will get relationship every day? They're reading all these things every day and they're teenagers.
Anybody that's had to withstand what the world has thrown at them the way that Annie has, with the constant abuse at the hands of social media, and now even her friends, because her son is loving her kids, that's it? Give this woman a break.
I can't anymore. I'm tired though. I can't read one more thing about any of my... I can't. I don't think I'm again. I can't. Sarah, no vex.
This is your life.
They don't understand it. Their kids involved. Do you understand?
They're old enough to read.
They're old enough to read. And don't tire me. They don't understand it.